And now it's time for Spotlight on the Saints. Remember, a saint is someone who lives a life that lets the sun shine through. If I was speaking Hebrew on this video or Greek, how long would it take before you clicked the pause and close? Wouldn't make much sense at all, would it? But what if I insisted on speaking Hebrew because that was the language of the Old Testament, or Greek because that was the language of the New Testament? Still wouldn't work? For that matter, I've learned that even with English, I need to watch my words. I use a different vocabulary when I teach a college level class on the New Testament than I use the vocabulary with third graders. By the way, I was told by my daughter that I shouldn't even try to speak teenager. It's just not authentic, especially with my hair. All that is to say that what's communicated is what's heard, not what's said. Today we're going to shine the spotlight on two saints, brothers as a matter of fact. They realized that if they were going to give the good news to people, it needed to be in a language that the people understood. That giving the good news in the original Greek doesn't work if the people don't speak Greek. That you can't give someone something to read if they don't even have an alphabet. In fact, these brothers not only translated the good news to the language of the people, they had to develop an alphabet so they could read the good news. Today we shine the spotlight on saints who are brothers, Saint Cyril and Methodius, whose feast day is February the 14th. Because their father was an officer in a part of Greece inhabited by many Slavs, these two Greek brothers ultimately became missionaries, teachers, and patrons of the Slavic people. After a brilliant course of studies, Cyril, called Constantine until he became a monk, refused the governorship of a district such as his brother had accepted among the Slavic-speaking population. Cyril actually withdrew to a monastery where his brother Methodius was about to become a monk after some years of government post. But a decisive change in their lives occurred when the Duke asked for independence from German rule. Cyril and Methodius undertook the missionary task. Now, Cyril's first work was to invent an alphabet still used in some Eastern liturgies, the Cyrillic alphabet from Greek capital letters. As a matter of fact, you'll see Greek, or not Greek, but Cyrillic lettering in a Russian writing today. Together, they translated the Gospels, the Psalms, Paul's letters, and the liturgical books into Slavic, as well as composing a Slavonic liturgy. Their new liturgy, approved by Pope Adrian II. Cyril, long an invalid, died in Rome 50 days after taking on his monastic habit. Methodius continued his mission work for 16 more years. Legend has it that in a feverish period of activity, Methodius translated the whole Bible into Slavic in 8 months. He died on Tuesday of Holy Week, surrounded by his friends in his church. In 1980, Pope John Paul II named them co-patrons of Europe. But so what now what? We don't look at the saints like you would look at historical figures that might appear on a historical test. No, we look at saints to learn the lessons of their lives, to see what they can teach us about how to live our lives today. So for me, when I share my faith, am I actually using language and words that are understandable? Or am I trying to show people how much I know instead of showing them how much they are loved? Thanks for watching. My name is Dave, and I am not in charge.